This book is about the North Carolina Negro in the Civil War. I wrote this book because I read many books about white folks like Stonewall Jackson, Grant, Ulysses Grant, and many of the people that were in the Union as well as the Confederacy. You will find a lot of materials on these people, even Nathan Bedford Forrest, who was a member of the Confederacy. And he was considered to be a general, but he was not an educated general. But he had a reputation for owning slaves. You read about them, these people, and all the battles that the South had won. Prior to 1865, they had beat the North for approximately 2 years or more, and they couldn't find a general in the Union. Tried all kinds of generals. They couldn't find a general. So the bottom line is that after reading all these materials and attending some reenactments and other places and checking with the Library of Congress and talking to people who knew about the history that were particular black, they didn't know about any books that would talk about in just more than one paragraph or two paragraphs about the black man's participation, his valor, his spirit, and why he decided to join the Union to fight against the South. Why? Primarily it was because they were slaves. There were 4 million slaves. Some say 4.5 million joined. The 0.5 were free men, and the 4 million were people who were actually slaves. At the end in 1864, 63, they would not let the blacks join the army or the militaries, so to speak. But on May 22nd, 1863, they formed the United States colored troops, and there was a bureau, and so then they were able to join, and they participated in drills in the not millions, but in the 260 something thousand, 269 I think it is. Anyway, this book covers all of the battles that they fought in, and especially North Carolina, the North Carolinians that they fought in, and other battles that every black fought in throughout the United States to make it what we call a more perfect union. The book covers every medal of honor that they won at that particular time, including the 54th of Massachusetts, the movie Glory. A lot of people have seen that movie with Denzel in it, and it portrays our involvement. But there were other battles like massacres, like where they killed blacks and massacred them. They burned them, they hung them, and they skinned them. They did a lot of things to them, even when they tried to surrender. And Nathan Bedford Forrest was known for that as a general, because they had a tribunal on that particular issue, how he massacred all these blacks.